All right, Kyle, welcome to Los Angeles. Great to see you actually wearing this Dodger jersey. What does it mean to you to start this new chapter in your baseball life?
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm extremely excited. I mean, this organization is very first class organization, from ownership group to front office to the players, and I think the players kind of speak for themselves with their play out on the field, and I think everyone kind of recognizes that. So I'm excited to just be a part of the team and the organization in this city.
You said during the press conference, Freddie Freeman FaceTimed you and said, "Don't do anything stupid." Does that mean he doesn't want you to try to duplicate his worm dance during the off season? Have you seen that?
I don't know if that is a part of that category or not, but I mean, he seemed to be pretty good at it, so I'm excited to ask him to do it live, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, we just talked to him on FaceTime for a second before we did the press conference stuff, and he was like, just don't do anything stupid and you'll be good. So I was like, oh, appreciate it. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, you seem like you play life pretty safe.
Yeah, I try to not get too crazy with things, especially front of cameras and stuff. But no, I'm pretty good with everything.
Kyle, a dimension of your game that I feel like not enough has been talked about is the running, the base running. In your career, you've stolen 88% of the bases. The Dodgers were near the bottom of that. Is that just having the baseball IQ, the awareness? How much is that speed? I mean, what part of that dimension, where does that come from?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not like the fastest guy, but I'm not slow by any means. But I mean, if I can take an extra 90 feet whenever I see that'll benefit our team to possibly score an extra run, like I'm gonna try and do what I can with it. I mean, this team's probably, like, if you're on first base with this team, you're probably in scoring position, so that's probably why that was a factor. But I mean, I'm excited to help out this team, whether it's on the bases, defense, hitting wise. Like, I'm really excited to get things going this year.
I had to look how well you've done at Dodger Stadium. You've done pretty well. How comfortable in those small 9 games do you feel hitting in this ballpark? And has Dodger Stadium become a hitter's ballpark?
I mean, I don't know my stats like that, but I mean, it's exciting playing here. I mean, it's a little tough because this team is very good, and the fans definitely back them with that. So I mean, it's exciting playing here. I mean, there's a lot of cool stadiums around the league, but I think this is definitely at the top of the list with a lot of guys. So just the history behind the Dodgers organization and this city and everything, I think definitely plays a factor into playing here, and it's exciting to be a part of that 81 games a year now.
Kyle Tucker is our guest. He's the newest Dodger, wearing jersey number 23. This is Dodger Talk until 8 o'clock. Kyle, a lot of players always talk about free agency. You want it for so long, and then once you're there, it's a long, winding road. How tough was the process for you, and when did you start to know that the Dodgers may be the team?
I mean, it was tough. I didn't try and kind of overanalyze anything or put too much pressure on any decision. But over the last couple of weeks or so, from today, it was starting to get there with everything with the teams. I mean, there's a lot of really good teams and organizations out there, but I just felt comfortable coming to LA and playing for the Dodgers organization. Like I said, they're a first class organization. This team is a phenomenal team, and I'm excited to be a part of that. So, I mean, when my wife and I kind of factored all that into each other, I was like, I think this is a good landing spot for us. So that's kind of what we wanted to do, and I'm excited to get things started here in spring training, and then opening day out here.
At the beginning of the offseason, did you have the Dodgers in mind, or is this something that started to become more clear in the last 3 weeks?
Probably more so the second part, coming more clear the last couple of weeks or so. Obviously, I've never been a free agent before, so I was like, I don't know how it works, but talking to other guys that have gone through the process before definitely helped, and just kind of having a nice kind of group around me to kind of lead me in a direction and a path definitely helps. So I think we made a pretty good decision in this.
You're a guy that seems to let your play do all the talking, and in free agency, you got to lay back, lay low. How did it make you feel when so many people were speaking about you and for you? Was that tough to restrain yourself from, hey, that's not really me?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different opinions. There's a lot of people out there that have different opinions, and obviously some fan bases want you to come there and don't want you to go to other organizations and whatnot. So, but I don't know. I was just kind of treating it like a normal off season, hanging out with my family and going on a little vacation, playing some golf and stuff. So I was like, probably a big decision to be made, but I was like, I'm just going to try and treat it like a normal off season. That way I'm prepared to go in spring training and have the right mindset going into the year.
All right, before I let you go, we are sitting in Dave Roberts' office. I do not have my feet up on his desk, for the record, even though I want to. What was the call like to try to get number 30 from him? You said it was a shot in the dark. Did you feel like the conversation was quick, or it was a good icebreaker to get to know your new manager?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I kind of knew the reason behind him wearing it and whatnot, but I just want to at least give a courtesy call about it and just kind of discuss it with him, and whether I knew it was going to be not happening or not. But I had figured I'd at least kind of reach out to him and just discuss it with him. I told him I got a backup number in case, like, it's totally fine. I get it. So that's kind of how things worked out. So he was like, don't hate me for not doing this. But I was like, no, it's totally fine. We're all good. Like, I got a backup number for you, and it all works out.